6'1", number 45, Davion Mitchell. 6'7", number 22, Andrew Wiggins. Standing 6'5", number 24, Norman Powell. Number 13, number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Edwards. Dosunmu is out there with Jaden McDaniel. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Vaughn in at the 1. And for Miami, they've got Wiggins. Powell is out there with Mitchell. And then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now here's Giannis. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. Gobert pulls it in. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Minnesota. No good on the 3. Giannis kicks to Powell. Wiggins with it. Pass to Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. 4 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Powell. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Powell's got the opening field goal of the game for the Heat. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Outside Edwards. Back to Ball. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot's good by Mitchell.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Mitchell sets the screen for Powell. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
That free throw missing. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Good on the second free throw. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Here's Powell, following the three by Minnesota. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Miami no good on that time either. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Edwards kicks the ball. Gobert the pass to Dosunmu. The kick out to Ball. Over Mitchell. Ball no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Pass to Powell. And here's Adebayo. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the three fly. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Ball against Powell. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get loud!
A different look for Miami. Portis comes in for Powell. And Smith subbed in for Davion Mitchell. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Portis against Gobert. From deep, Antetokounmpo. The long distance three is buried. And that ties it up.
Love that from Antetokounmpo. No hesitation.
Ball, the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Ball. From downtown. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Smith kicks to Portis. McDaniels against Adebayo. Shoots over McDaniel. The shot by Adebayo, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. There's Ball with the three. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
No hesitation there from Ball, letting it fly from distance.
To the left wing. Here's Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Pass the ball. 1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. Knocks it loose. 6 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Portis, the pass to Adebayo. Wiggins surveying the floor. Here's Portis. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball, the bounce pass. Here's Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I like seeing Gobert use the shot fake because it's an effective way to get the defenders into the paratroopers club.
A free throw drops for Gobert. Both teams deciding to change it up. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Look, we all know Rudy Gobert is a force on defense, but you can't afford to ever ignore this guy. I mean, he's got the physical gifts to make problems anywhere on the floor.
Portis a screen on Edwards. Here's Powell, and he uses the glass on the lane. Powell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 1. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, I did. It wore me out, too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
On the court for Minnesota, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Edwards. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Shannon in at the 3, the small forward. And it's the Heat with the ball, following the 3 by Minnesota. Now here's Powell. Count that one. Powell's got 6 points.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And here's Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Anderson a screen on Powell. The shot's good from DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with the statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street name after him.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go! Your offbeat. Look at those.
And the Heat making a change here. Mitchell's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Portis. Fontecchio. 5 on the clock. And here is Powell. Edwards defending. Powell, that's good. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what hoop culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. And Miami has possession after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Anderson outside. Back to Edwards. Off target from three-point range. Miami trailing. Mitchell outside. Pass to Powell. Driving inside. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Here is Edwards. Scoreless thus far. DiVincenzo with it. Anderson outside. Pass to Edwards. Shoots the three. Edwards with confidence.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his third season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
First free throw is good. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
So he gets them both. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be. This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Get ready to get hyped, fans. It's your Heat Winter Dance Crew.
1:56 left in the first half. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis says, "Get off me."
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Minnesota leading by 3. Now DiVincenzo. McDaniels passes to Dosunmu. Buries it from three-point range. Dosunmu's got 5 points so far.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Miami. There's 1:17 left now here in the second. What muscle from Giannis on the finish.
And that's exactly why Antetokounmpo is so loved. I mean, his ability to make the right call, the right decision, and pick and roll sets, that's why he's involved in those sets as much as he is.
Outside ball. Gobert with a screen on Giannis to the middle. And finished off by Gobert.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Miami with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Dosunmu. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. 23 seconds left in the first half. To the inside. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. They get it again. Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Hard to exceed Portis' level of energy. I mean, he just doesn't seem to ever stop.
Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Here's McDaniels. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what has to happen differently on defense in the second half?
Well, a little bit more activity. We just have to be committed to what we do. Our identity to be aggressive and more consistent with it.
Well, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. So sorry. Let's hear it for our contestant.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Minnesota leading by 4. Bam Adebayo is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Powell in at the 2 guard. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Now, here's Ball. Here's the 3. It's good from long range. Ball's got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
Defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. We appreciate the report. Here's Dosunmu. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Giannis outside. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Adebayo with the screen on Ball. Here's Antetokounmpo. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards inside. Powell's there. Edwards passes to Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Yes, Adebayo.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Clock at 6. Here's Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell.
Hanging tough. Ball does not let the foul stop him completely.
Mark the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball. And the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of can he stay on the floor.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Ball hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Adebayo. Mitchell passes to Antetokounmpo. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Edwards passes to McDaniels. To the right side. Gobert finds Dosunmu. Edwards fires from way outside. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 3-point lead. Pass to McDaniels. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. Good. He hits the jump shot.
The assist.
Edwards got 5 now.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
We want to see you get loud. We've got t-shirts. It's t-shirt time! It's time to get on your feet. The loudest section gets free t-shirts. Who wants one? If you want a t-shirt, you've got to get loud.
Kyle Anderson is checked in for Daniels.
Number 12, Kyle Anderson.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Adebayo with the screen on Ball. Ball against Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get a shot off. That's a 2 from Powell. And it's good off the back rim and in. Powell's got 10 points in the game.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Ball, the pass to Edwards. Back to Ball. Pass to Dosunmu. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 8.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here's Powell. Mitchell sets the screen for Powell. They grabbed their own miss. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
For 3, Edwards. And it's Miami with the rebound. Pass to Mitchell. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. Here's Ball. From deep. Miami grabs the miss. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Bobby Portis is checked in for Mitchell.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
.130 left to play in the third. Giannis left side. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Minnesota ball.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for Miami. Fontecchio's coming in for Andrew Wiggins. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Ingles is checked in. 1:21 left in the third. Pass the Ball. Kept alive, Minnesota. DiVincenzo passes the ball. Anderson a screen on Powell. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. It's a big height bounce and goes in. Ball's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. It's Powell on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Here's Jovic. Miami no good on that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now DiVincenzo for Antetokounmpo. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Heat have gone a somewhat subpar 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Ball from long range. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's Minnesota ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We come back right after this.
Here we go.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Mitchell. On the court for Minnesota. Edwards is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Anderson. And it's Shannon in at the 3 spot. Now here's Adebayo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Pass to Shannon from deep three-point land. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Mitchell following the 3 by Minnesota. Adebayo the screen. Outside Portis. And here's Adebayo. Back to Portis. Adebayo finds Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on them. Throwing it down with force.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Mitchell passes to Jovic. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Jovic. Drills the three-pointer.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Here's DiVincenzo. Anderson outside. Here is Edwards.
Miami foul. Jovic.
And the Heat making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Osumu, he's checked in for Minnesota.
On the court.
DiVincenzo passes to Anderson. That one doesn't drop. The Heat trail by 7. Pass to Jovic. Mitchell outside. A three-pointer, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Osumu with it. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
You know, the defense locks so much into Edwards that it creates opportunities for others.
Mitchell kicks to Portis. Pass to Wiggins. Loads it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here is Edwards following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Anderson the screen. Shannon, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Adebayo, that falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Adebayo's got 6 here in this quarter. Timberwolves leading by 5. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your high squad. It's T-shirt time. Who wants one?
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Ball. This one for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards dishes the ball. Back to Edwards. On the wing, Dosunmu. Edwards looking it over. 5 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Heat. It's a 5-point game. The alley-oop finish is off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. McDaniels, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Connects from 3-point range. Dosunmu's got 5 points now this quarter.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. 1:46 left in the 4th. Outside, Ball. Here's the teardrop. And it's good for 2. 19 points for LaMelo Ball.
I'll tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
The Heat trail by 7. And here is Mitchell. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Powell with it beyond the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. Back to Ball. Now McDaniels. Here's Gobert. 4 on the clock. There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Now here's Edwards. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. A shot off that time. Giannis with some nice D. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They've led by as much as 10.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert. 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're behind by 5. And what's their best move at this point?
They're trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Give yourself a round of applause.
23 seconds left in the game. Antetokounmpo finds Powell. Now, here's Mitchell. Floats it up for Giannis. Adebayo passes to Mitchell. No good from the wing. And so Minnesota takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, LaMelo Ball.